this video, we'll solve this linear system by graphing. So in order to do that, we have to graph these two linear equations. So let's start with the first equation. The first given equation is 4x minus 4y minus 12 equals 0. Now in order to graph a linear function, we need its slope and y-intercept, and that can be obtained from its equation in slope-intercept form. But this equation is not in slope-intercept form. So the general equation of slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So we have to isolate y in this equation on the left side to get it in the slope-intercept form. So the first step is to subtract 4x from both sides so that there is no x term left on the left side. So the 4x's will cancel each other out. And next we should add 12 to both sides. So the 12's on the left side will cancel each other out. And we get negative 4y equals negative 4x plus 12. Now we can isolate y by dividing each term by negative 4. So the negative 4's on the left side will cancel each other out and we get y equals, so negative 4 over negative 4 is 1. So we don't write 1 as a coefficient, so we get just x. And then we do 12 divided by negative 4, which is equal to negative 3. So this is the equation in slope-intercept form. So the slope of this line is 1 and the y-intercept is negative 3. So the slope is the coefficient of the x term. So that's why the slope is 1. Now we can do the same analysis for the second equation. So the second equation is negative 2x plus 4y plus 8 equals 0. So we have to isolate y on the left side. So first we add 2x to both sides. So the 2x's on the left side cancel each other out. And then we subtract 8 from both sides. So the 8's on the left side cancel each other out. So we get 4y equals 2x minus 8. Now we can isolate y by dividing each term by 4. So the 4's on the left side cancel each other out and we get y equals. So now we can reduce the fraction 2 over 4 to 1 over 2x and we can divide 8 by 4, which is equal to 2. So this is the second equation in slope-intercept form. So the slope of this line is 1 over 2, the coefficient of the x term, and the y-intercept is negative 2. So now we can graph these two lines. So let's start with the first line. So in order to graph a linear function, we always start with its y-intercept. So the y-intercept of the first line is negative 3, which is here. Now we have to use the slope value to find other points that lie on this line. So we know that slope is also rise over run. And 1 can be written in the fraction form as 1 over 1. That means from this y-intercept, we have to do a rise of 1 and run of 1 to get other points that lie on this line. So from negative 3, we go 1 up, 1 to the right. And then from this point, we go 1 up, 1 to the right. So if we just keep doing that, we'll get more points that lie on this line. And now we can just join these points by a straight line. So that's the graph of the first line. Now we can graph the second line. So again, we'll start with the y-intercept, which is negative 2. So that's here. And now we can use the slope value to find other points on this line. So we know slope is rise over run. So from the y-intercept, we go 1 up and then 2 to the right. And then 1 up, 2 to the right. And now we can join these points by a straight line. So this is the graph of the second line. Now the solution for this linear system is the point where these two lines cross each other, and that is this point. And the coordinates of this point are 2, -1. So that's the solution for this linear system. So I'll write it again here. So 2, -1. So we always write the x number first and then we write the y number. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.